So, what are we on now? Episode 48, expanding the heart of the Empire. Cinis is going to get its next upgrade. I think it's finally time to start throwing down some houses here and seeing how this turns out. We're going to kind of slow roll it just because I know a lot of the supply chains we have are nearly maxed out, or apparently this one's actually negative now. This was not like that when we left the last episode. So we will be having to upgrade some things as we go along. And I still want to look at offloading some of these resources off this island so we could kind of see how that goes. We did it with the sheep and pigs and flax in the last episode. We moved, this is our livestock island. So we'll keep an eye on how much of that's actually making it and if we're keeping up with demand. And then we had a flax island. All right, here it is. So we're going to keep an eye on those, see if those are keeping up before we start moving just too much off island and realizing that's a bad idea. All right, that's good. All right, so let's get this going. Do we have games going? Preparation phase. Okay, cool. We did that. All right, we'll start off by... It's easier to click once. Building all of our city necessities and all that right here. Can I? No, it's only going to do that one kind. This might be our largest expansion. I'm not sure. And I also want to go ahead and, while we're over here, we're going to just start using this marble. Now that we built all the big buildings, we're going to go ahead and upgrade all these roads ahead of time. I've been wanting to upgrade the roads to marble across the island for a while. We'll bring it back, the new and the old city. That way we really know where all of these supply chains. Where's a good spot? Here, you gonna, yeah. Can we make it all the way up there before it, nope. Of course it times out right there. Can't miss that one, come on. We still got a fair amount. Not sure how I did that. Alright. I think you're going to get busy. We'll go ahead and make you look nice too. Mr. Road. Alright. And as usual, we're just going to copy and paste, stamp these out here. Come back and make it look pretty later. And we're going to leave a block every once in a while open. So that way, because I know we're going to have to put in some weavers and some porridge stands and some other stuff like that. We want room to expand those, so we'll leave some of these open spots for that. How we do it on wood. Is there not enough? Oh no, that's just that Devar off. This might be the biggest expansion. This is gonna smoke. We're almost out of wood. And that's why I'm saying we're going to slow roll it, because I already know we're going to run out of tiles too. Concrete's not bad because we just upgraded all these roads. I mean, hopefully I don't have to build anything else, because we're not going to have enough wood when this is all done. Yeah, we're going to go... We got a stupid road. Let's see, can I fix that road? No, we're missing a tile out of there. That is what it is. Alright. We used all of our road, and that is maxed out now. All of our wood, that's maxed out. No road there. We got some spots for upgrades. I missed an entire city block here. I didn't even realize it. That's fine. We'll just leave it for now. Happiness tanked. One of the things I did not pre-plan were shrines for health, happiness, health. Yeah, we'll go with you. We can put one more down. That's not all that great. So I'm going to make sure it's right in the middle of a major population area. Hey, what's going on, man? Evening? Where are you that it's evening? Thank you. I appreciate it. It's getting there. We're sitting at 46,000 now without any of these guys upgraded. We very well might hit 50,000. Problem is I don't have any wood to upgrade anybody now. And I'm not stealing from the other islands. We're just going to see what happens. Alright, we are desperately down on fish. We're just going to start at the bottom and work our way up on supply chains. And hope that I don't have to... Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I did that and now I gotta... I'm able to build out further. That's good.
Let us all so prosper.
Forgot I finished the research that lets me come out a little bit further, so we should be okay with the fish. And we don't need to extend that one out yet. Oh yeah, so we got plenty more room. I might be able to sneak one in behind this thing. No, because that's stupid. They really need to fix that whole dead spot thing. I'm not going to mess with it. Alright, games. Pay for the festivals. Both of our amphitheaters are up and running. Force a habit. It's afternoon, actually. Okay. I'm pretty good. How about you, man? Oh, prestige goes up. Productivity goes down. Can't do that right now. Can't take a happiness hit. Income goes down, but reputation goes up by 5. I don't care about prestige going down, but the rep goes up by 5, so we'll take that. One of the things I wanted to look at, Voada actually offered... We're at peace. But we're only -5 with an alliance. What is she mad about? Romanized and representative of Rome. I'm not sure if there's anything else I could do to make her happy. To get that +5 so we could at least get to an alliance with her. But we're at peace right now, so I guess that's a plus. Alright, let's get back to our supply chains that I know are screaming at us right now. Fish is just barely over the threshold, which is fine because we're maxed out at, so we'll just keep an eye on that one. Buttons. Alright. We are making 32 tons of oats. We need 27, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and throw like at least 5 of these porridge dudes down. This is why we leave blank spots. So that way we have room to expand. We can go through and backfill these areas. 2. And it lets us put these things down. What is this? This gives us a population buff for having the porridge stands now. So it's good to spread these things out. Make sure everybody's getting a little bit more population. Oh, no, can't put you there. Trying to backfill from the far end. So I don't have to look for all those spots. And... ooh, people get mad. It's gonna happen. This should be 5, once I remember where I just took that house from. Oh, right there in the corner. Alright. Oh, we're at 45,000 now. Let's see if that fixed our porridge. Yeah, we are above. There we go. Hemp, we're making 32, but we're needing 33, so we're going to have to actually put in more hemp farms. I eventually want to move hemp off of the island, but in the meantime, we're just going to throw down a couple more. Of these farms. Leave a spot for the road.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
It always wants to catch fire. That's fine. Oh, and then we'll just do a road out here. Split it. We could probably put 2 farms in this area. Nah, I think we went through this already. 3 cups of coffee is more than sufficient. Okay. Like a day. Like, in fact, that's probably should be like the minimum. Oh, you're not even on the right one. Damn it. Alright. Is that going to get us to... that's 40 hemp, so that's way more with the productivity boost that we have. Alright, let's go back to our new area and let's put some spinners in. How many do we need? 5 again, okay. And this is going to give us an income and knowledge buff. Three. We're doing spinners. 4. This guy can't reach a... oh, he's just shy of any of the warehouses. There's another one right there. Oh, you know, with some marble roads, he might be able to make that. Oh, he's literally just a couple houses away. Alright, well, we're going to have to move that guy. We're going to help him out just a smidge. Not sure what happened there. I think I tried to put it on the aqueduct. Alright, that'll be good. And now you will reach it as well. Okay. I think we're still down a spinner. Yeah, 32. Alright, we'll put in 2 more. See if we could find a... We're running out of good spots to put them. I don't remember where I just took that from. There we go. No. I just moved a house from over here. Alright, let's see if we can find some blank spots. You'll work. Wondering if I put it up high enough if it'll be able to reach across the river there. I think I figured out. Yep, that was the one I tried taking it from. Damn, alright. Are you going? You're not going to reach that one. We already know you're not going to reach down there. Alright, that one's not going to work. Where's the warehouse up here? Ah, crud. Alright, playing a little switcheroo. Still doesn't reach. Fine, I'll move the warehouse to you. Alright, happiness is under control, but health is still down really bad. Even with the bathhouse right here reaching a majority of our new zone. It's really surprising. Alright. The core things. We got enough fish. We got enough porridge-ish. Man, we really should have one more porridge. Let's go ahead and see if we got a blank spot somewhere we can... Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Where did I take that house from earlier that... Yeah, whatever. There we go. So yeah, fish is good. The oats and porridge are good. Hemp is good. And tunics are borderline. Hats, we don't have enough people making hats either. Of course not. The real question is if we're bringing in enough sheep from the other island. I have not checked that in a while. And we kind of need to go back and verify that. That's kind of an important thing. Let's click on one of our warehouses. Yeah, we're out of sheep again. Let's check the trade route. We might, man, I really thought that bringing over 300 sheep enough would last. Because we're out there, that island has 350, so we're bringing over an entire one. Alright, jump 2. Waiting to get in and out of this is what's going to kill me right here. It's got to wait its turn, then it's got to pull in. Alright. So we have 2 ships making this trip already. One's doing just pigs, one's doing just sheep. I think we're going to load. So that way they kind of stagger. We'll do that so that way we have a second ship making shipments. Hopefully it'll keep up. Alright, back to putting some hat makers down. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that, and I don't feel like bringing all those back over here. Hey, look at that, an open spot. That's 3. We'll go right there. And this is why you build in grids. Makes it real easy. Oh, crap. To reposition everything. Alright, assuming we get enough sheep in, we are making enough hats. Charcoal's good. Bread is still good. I'm kind of thinking I might actually... Are we getting enough pigs? Let's see if the 50 pigs or the 100 pigs was enough. Yeah, we're still maxed out on pigs. There's our 300 sheep. But yeah, there's so much low population that the hats and the sheep just drop. Fish is holding on. We're at 46,000 people starting off. Alright, while we wait for our wood to recoup, because when we start upgrading these houses, it's just wood. So that's going to be at least a few hundred wood to get those guys up. And to be honest, I'm not sure. Like up here when I was doing it, like these were all going straight for tier 4. But since this is connected to the old city, I'm not sure if I want to, how I want to build it up, I should say. Because they have temples. They have the forum. They have the bathhouse. So it should all be within range of the theater, the amphitheater. So in theory, between these two, yeah, they should have everything they need to be fully upgraded to tier 4. But I kind of like this separation that we had, like the high town and the low town. Build up our defenses that we got set up here. Cannot upgrade. Why the hell not? Alright, there we go. Looks weird, but it populated. Alright, that is everything we need in this area. Let's go back in and backfill these open spots. No, we'll leave these for... We filled in most of these. No, you can't go there. I think that is good. Everything else will get some beautification. Alright. So one of the other things I wanted to look at doing was moving the bread off island. It doesn't take up a ton of space. But it is taking up river slots, which are becoming an issue. We have 4 mills on this island. One of my islands, I wrote it down. It was Throne. That's Umbra. I don't know where all my new islands are. Alright, we're just going to scroll through each one. Dolphin Land, Throne, Horus Land 2. Shoot, that was the one. I didn't see where it was on the map. And they're all stupid names. Alright, this one right here, Heosphoros, has 4 river slots. I feel like I could definitely start the full bread production here. So, and this is a close island, so the supply chain won't be bad. But for bread, we have the farms, the mills, and then the actual bakeries. And let's see how many of those we have. We have 4 wheat farms, 4 mills, and then we have 8 bakeries, which is pretty much maxed out for what we have. Those should all be like perfect. And that's about what we have for bread. So if I can at least offload that workload down here, I think that would be a good starting point. Problem is, this island is... Yeah, I know. There's nobody here. Come on. Alright, so I think that's what we'll do while we wait for the wood on our main island to build back up. Because we'll be able to use the mines for charcoal, we'll be able to put plenty of farms up here, and then we'll be able to use all of the river slots for that. And long as... I'm not sure why I grabbed the road. And we won't have to build up the population pretty much because that's a low on the tiers there. We gotta turn everything on this island because it's got that, it's on the slant and it doesn't build right. Doesn't fit my my square. I should have just deleted the houses and rebuilt them. Alright, we'll just build you. What the heck? Alright. Now I'll be able to copy and paste my squares how I want them. Alright. Oh, let's get these roads and industry out to where we want them. We'll run a road. Man, just one tile off, huh? Alright. I don't want to have to redo the roads all over again.
Done.
Come on, click. There we go. We'll bring it over here. There we go. Sometimes the way it snaps bugs me. Alright. Plan out all these roads ahead of time. If we could just keep it to these two, we'll not sure how that road got jacked up. We're going to want to bring the farms all the way back here, as well as have access to this if we need be. I don't think we're going to need that much, so that might be too far for a farm to get to. We'll see. Alright, so let's bring our wheat here. Alright, you're going to reach. You will reach with concrete roads. Alright, there we go. Alright. I don't remember how many I said I had on Cinis. But I know I'm going to need a bunch, so we're just going to go ahead and...
Citizens are dissatisfied with their lot and
people are mad on Cinis. I'm kind of curious to see what happens if we get a revolt on Cinis. just because it's so far up there now. It happened once before and nothing really came of it because they never left the area. They just trashed one area. Really wasn't that bad. I thought they were going to go for the villa, but it's way up the mountain now, and yeah. Alright, so on this island, we only have 4. But we have a production boost up there, so I'll have to look and see what that... Oh, crap. There we go. Volcano awakens. I'm not sure there's enough tiles on that side.
Bacchus stirs in his slumber. He may yet begin to wake.
I hope I left. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be enough room to get around that corner. I don't think this is enough room here for a whole farm. But we might be able to move like the oats up there and some other things. Oh no, say it ain't so. Alright, so there's our 4 farms. Let's see if it's matching the production that we have up there. Which is 12. No, it's only 8. Let's see what we have up here. If Fishium's not giving them anything, it's got to be the water.
A fire has started in your
Yeah.
city.
345%. What are the... Looking at the little wheel down there. So... we don't need this road. We need water. Oh, what do you want? Amphitheater needs plus 10. Happiness goes down. We're just going to go with the plus 5. There's no negative repercussions. Alright. We are going to backstep a little bit. We're going to plan an aqueduct. And we're just going to run it along the road, more or less. Actually, what I'd like to do is figure out where I'm going to put the cistern first. And then run it back that way. Oh, that actually worked out just fine. And then need be, if we need another one further down the line for more, we'll be able to run it down there. Alright, so we're going to need a trade ship here anyways. We're going to take some of the tile and concrete. We don't need those just yet. We're really just waiting on probably another 100 wood or so. Oh, volcanic events require your decision. Alright.
Your judiciousness.
Stockpile for the disaster. We can increase production. Makes him happy, or just keep it. There's no negative. Upkeep cost goes up. For 2 hours. Might as well. We're pretty maxed out on all of our things, but we'll do that just because it gives us another 5+ with the Emperor. The sooner we can get back to 0 or good with him, the sooner we can get back to war. That really made people unhappy, though. Even though it didn't say it had a negative happiness effect. Alright, I'm going to delete these. So, oh. There we go. Just so that where that road was doesn't bug me. So that's going to give these guys hopefully the buff they need to get to the production that Cinis is making. But in the meantime, we already know that you are going to be a grain mill. And so are you. Not sure. Okay, you reach. You reach. You reach. Where's the... I guess where it said it's only 3 river slots. Oh.
Truth is never optional.
I was looking at mountain slots. Crap. This island also does not have religion. And I feel like if we went with Ceres, yep, bread production. That's what we're doing right there. We only have tier 1 citizens, so we don't need a... Ah, shit. I hate building on an angle sometimes. Roads are weird. Alright, we gotta get some materials over there.
Neptune's finest.
I already know we're gonna need walls. We're gonna have to upgrade some roads, so we're gonna go ahead and just bring everything.
Festina Lente.
We navigate by the stars.
That ship has been there since we took this island. Why do I have that randomly right there? Whatever. Alright. Alright, where are we at for wood up here? 300. When we hit that 400 mark, we'll go and upgrade to tier 2. And that might actually hit at the 50,000 mark. Oh, man, I really... Oh, great. Everybody's dying over here. We have hospitals, though, so we're good. Pre-planned this whole region, so... should have plenty of space, or plenty of the needs. So yeah, this is the issue with things coming in. There's just a big old long line and my whole defensive barrier. Can I just cut a hole in this thing for now? To be honest, I should probably redo my harbor defenses because it has pushed out quite a bit. Free up some space, but that'll free up time going back and forth. Speaking of which, are our sheep? No, still not enough sheep. I think that livestock island might just be too far away. Let's see where those ships are while we wait for our goods to show up on our new island. Oh yeah, see, it's sitting here waiting. Soap's waiting to come in. Can I build another trading pier? Like, does this have to be... Curious if this has to be connected. Like, if we just stuck it over here and then gave it a road in through the wall, would that be enough? I just don't know if it has to be closer than the actual harbor building. Ooh, what about over here? We'll see if anybody starts using that, if it's slightly quicker. Alright, our goods have arrived. Let's see if water will secure the productivity we need for our farms and bread up here. Not what I wanted you to do at all. Alright, it's getting all the farms now. I gotta save that ship from disappearing. I'll forget that that thing went up there and it'll sit there for hours. Alright. So that has definitely increased. We're making 12. Alright. We're matching now what we were doing there. But I was wrong on our river slots. We only have the 3. So, not the 4 like I originally thought. So to be honest, that's not going to be much more use. Alright, we can still finish it off.
Started in your city.
Taking up 60% of ours will be not bad. And so we could do 6 bakeries here. These things tend to cause fires. That got turned sideways. 4, 5, and 6. For those, we are going to need coal mines. Alright, another amphitheater decision. Same one, because we have them both running at the same time. Alright, let's see production now of these goods. We're going to be making way too much wheat. We could probably just go ahead and delete one of these. That's such a bummer now. Alright. I thought we had 4 river slots and it'd be... Alright, so that's good, and that will be good. Charcoal is good with that one farm, and the whole world's shaking right now. Great. What'll be nice to see is if we could find any specialist that will upgrade that right there, the productivity of any of these. So we're going to let this island roll for a little bit, build up that bread, literally, and then we will send it, we'll start... we'll start downgrading some of this. I think I actually wanted to do it on 2 islands. There's this one and another island that had river slots that were completely useless. I just gotta figure out which one of... I got so many damn islands. What's red here? Oh, yeah. Well, volcanic tremors will do that. Hopefully this is just one of those false. Crook and Flail. Throne of Horseland 2. That is the other one that has 2 river slots that aren't doing anything. We don't have any extra population here, though. Or room. Because 2 river slots should handle plenty of... Alright. Do we have mountains anywhere? That one's being used. What are you making? Charcoal? Let's see how much coal we have left over. We got plenty. Alright, we're gonna look at this and see. Actually, you know what? We're gonna build... damn. Messed that one up. Alright, wheat field. Can we fit 2 farms in this little ass area? Not a chance. Yeah, we don't have the people. I was really hoping that we could put a farm or 2 here around the outskirts in some of these areas and then use these river slots, but we don't have population and we have minimal areas where we can increase it. I don't want to, we're going to have to put in more industry for making anything else. We might just have to leave this one where it's at and be happy that this will take up 3/4 of the bread production. And that'll also help with our fire rating over here. Because our fire rating, well, it's actually not bad right now. How many of these damn bakeries do we have? Yeah. So we can get at least 6 of those 8 gone. Once it's actually producing something. Yeah, upgrade because you're busy. We'll upgrade the roads around it, just so these guys are all moving around as fast as they can. Alright, so we'll come back to that one when it's good. And then we still have room for some expansion. We could still be doing grapes. We could use these mines for more charcoal and get resin. Yeah, so it still has some use, and it has a beachhead, plenty of beachhead for us to do oysters if oysters become an issue again on Cinis. Which I'm curious, do those ever catch up? Not really. So, sturgeon is struggling still. Jeez. Alright, we're at the 400 mark with the wood. So we're going to go and start doing some mass population upgrades. And seeing how bad it goes for us. Takes a while for the game to catch up on what we're doing. It won't let me go that far. I know some of these houses all right here are new, but they're connected to the old neighborhood, which is all tier 1. So I think I'm just going to leave them for right now. Yeah, because I liked how everything past the wall was all upgraded tier 4. Yeah. That only used about 200 of the wood. Just gonna have to wait for it all to catch up so we can upgrade it some more. Well, the first block's good. The question is, are the supply chains for these good? Because the new goods they're going to be getting, they're going to be taking beer, which will never be good. Bread, which we're trying to address now. And then the garum. I don't know if garum ever has been good, because we're importing all of that from... it's not going to be good after this, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if we can delete our bread. Should we wait until we're actually delivering bread? That'd probably be smart, right? We'll set it up and see if it ever catches up. Cinis wants to revolt. Bring it, bitches, let's go. Alright, this island now has a purpose. It is the bread island. It's a short trip. I don't think it's ever really gonna get more than 150 in that time frame, even when it's in full swing. And we had, what was it, 6 bakeries? And alright, so we'll start at that end. We got, make sure I'm deleting the right buildings. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, our fire rating went up on that one. Alright, and then we should be able to get rid of the mills. So we have 4 of them on this island. We got 3 on the other island. So 1, 2. Yeah, it's easier to get the icon from it. And we'll just get rid of 2 of the farms for now. Because until we identify another island where we can move it off to, we just don't have enough mills on that island to take over the full production. Oh yeah, that brought up our fire rating by like 700. And we'll just have to keep an eye on whether or not we're still making enough bread. Or importing enough bread. Yeah. Alright, are we ready to go for tier 3? It's looking pretty good. Oh, what are you guys missing?
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Oh, there's no church or school in this back corner. And I don't know if there's enough room to squeeze one in. If we move you over a block, it's literally those two houses. Yep, this area will just get beautified. It is not going to be... Oh, I missed these two guys earlier. Crap. Alright. Oh, and we're out of tiles. I took a fair amount over here. Let's go ahead and build what we're going to build, and then we could return. I mean, 80 tiles isn't going to get that area done. And there's 3 beachheads here, so I'm not even sure that the 80 tiles that I have here is going to be enough to make these all stone walls. Yeah. Kind of a waste.
There's a market for everything. If you're desperate enough.
They're getting their porridge. They're not getting tunics. I'm going to move the farm up here, that way it gets the buff from the water. And then we're also going to give them some hemp for tunics. That little nub is gonna... That's fine. Alright. You're not gonna reach. So kind of like the porridge, you're just gonna stay down here. Way up. What do we got here? That's wood and that's porridge. We upgrade our main road. Can I put these near the population where that's going to matter? Let's find out.
brightness gas.
Alright, he reaches and he reaches. Alright, we'll leave our wood chopper there for now. We don't have any real plans for this island anytime soon now that we got the bread going here. Tiles are slow. Do we have any? Does Titiana have tiles? Not really a lot. By the time we get a boat down there, we're already at 55 minutes. We'll send a boat down there. You're closer. We gotta... Nope, we used you for a trade route. Shoot. Alright, we got a boat. We'll send it down there. It's not going to be there and back in time to do any more massive upgrades. Do we have any ships just sitting around on any of these other islands waiting for something to do? No. I leave ships all over the place, so I forget if I have one near. But it doesn't look like it. We got all these warships, but... Alright. So we offloaded about 75% of our bread to Horus something or other over here, Heosphoros. We'll see how that plays out. We've already done the sheep. We're in the green, just not maxed out like we were earlier. The flax island is still doing plenty good. We got plenty of flax, even though we're not making that much of the cloth. So that might be something we need to look into, doing some more cloth, because the 400 we have already making cloth isn't enough. What are you guys, tanneries? Let's go ahead and build another weaver or two. Alright. 2 more weavers. Make use of that flax. We built up quite a... We're at 48,000 population. We're going to wait until more tiles are made so we can continue this. So far, all the supply chains are holding up. We should be able to make this whole region up here tier 4. At least on the outskirts of the... what is this thing called? The aqueduct, yeah. I don't know. I kind of went away from the model that I had where I was trying to keep the neighborhoods together. This whole area, I don't think we'll be able to be tier 4 because I don't think we get enough water everywhere. At least down here has the forum that fills in that, so up here is only going to be tier 3. We might actually just stop with this one being tier 3. We'll hit the 40,000 mark, or we'll hit the 50,000 mark at that point, for sure. And we still have up here to develop. And when we're done with that, we're going to keep trying to move as many of these resources off island. And we will start expanding down here. Maybe we can... This would be a cool place to have a residential area. But it might be a good place to cram all these industrial buildings. And then we need to get in another war, because we got all these army guys just sitting here, and we got 40 ships just floating offshore doing absolutely nothing except killing my income. I mean, all in all, not a bad episode. We're mere minutes away, or a few houses being upgraded. Am I not making tiles on this island? Did I? They are. They're just ridiculously slow. Do we have... Are we not getting enough of something? Where's the... I mean, it's just clay. We're maxed out. We got plenty of coal. But I'm not trying to give up any river slots. So, yeah, we got 2 on the island. They're just building slow. That's why we're going to go borrow from another island. Hey, Stove. Thanks, man. I mean, I didn't do anything. We just sit there. That's all the guys downstairs that do all the work. But yeah, appreciate it. Alright, that's it for my hour. I will see you guys on the next one. We got pretty close to the 50,000 mark. Just need some materials and we'll be there. And yeah, like I said, we'll keep going and seeing just how big we can actually make this island before we run out of resources altogether. might need to look into making this guy happy so we can go to another war, get a few more of these islands, because we're gonna be at capacity soon. All right, thanks for stopping by. It's good seeing everybody. Really appreciate everybody dropping in the chat. Reminder, all these videos are on YouTube. If you get a chance, stop by, drop a follow, like, subscribe. It's all greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.